Hello YouTube, this is Retro PC Gaming here, and today I want to bring you the 100 subscribers special where I'm going to be unboxing all the PC games that I do remember back in my childhood. This PC games would show you from this shelf only that I'm going to show you, and from that side. And I would show you the unboxing. First off this is the Polar Express. Made in 2004 by THQ. And it's got 2-disc set. You climb aboard the Polar Express, a magical train journey to the North Pole. And you can play alongside characters from the movie, explore the North Pole, play rhythm games, and enjoy special mini games and puzzles. Again, this was made by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, developed by Renderware and Blue Tongue and THQ. Let's open up the disc. And it's got 2 discs in it. There's disc 1 and there's disc 2. Hard to open this up, but there's the disc. And here's the second disc. And that's the Polar Express now. Next off I've got is Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, made in 2002 by Nickelodeon Games and THQ. In this game you interact and initiate contact with another galaxy and launch a makeshift satellite into space before breakfast. And now we're going to open the box up. There's the disc. And it's got the instruction leaflet manual over here. Next up I've got in my PC games collection is the Rugrats in Paris, the movie for the PC. Developed by Nickelodeon Games and THQ in 2000. Faster Than You Say Bonjour. Chucky has lost his woo-wah-wah, and now it's up to the babies to find in. Get ready for a silly laugh-filled diaper-wearing Paris adventure where you get to run wild in Euro Reptar Land. You can play games and collect clues along the way to get Chucky's wah-wah back. Now we'll open the disc of the game. There's the disc. And there's the manual leaflet. Next up I got is SpongeBob SquarePants, Employee of the Month, made in 2002 by Nickelodeon Games and THQ. Once again, it's time for the Krusty Krab to name its Employee of the Month, and this month's winner is SpongeBob SquarePants. You can venture from either one Trace adventure to another, map SpongeBob's quest to Neptune's paradise, and gather clues from SpongeBob's friends and family. Now we're going to have a look in. There's the disc. And it's got the Fun Club PC CD games right in there. Next up I got is Pajama Sam, You Are What You Eat From Your Head to Your Feet. Again, for ages 6 to 9 years old. Developed by Info Games and made by, what do I have to say? Humongous Entertainment. Now let's look at the back. It's a really good game for the kids. And in there, you get the disc. There's Pajama Sam, You Are What You Eat, which was made in 2001 in this country. You get Spy Fox, and there's Pat Pat, and there's Pajama Sam. And there's the manual leaflet. Next up I got is The Jungle Book, which is Key Stage 1, which teaches 5 years to 7 years old English, maths and science. Let's look at the back. In this game, Shere Khan is back. Is the man village now under threat because Mowgli lives there? Through English, maths and science exercises, Baloo and Mowgli will need your help collecting the necessary clues to find the object that all tigers fear. It's got key features, which is educational content entirely created by UK Key Stage 1 teachers. Now, let's take a look inside. There's the disc. And there's the manual leaflet right in here. And in there, you get look out for these other games. There's Aladdin, Maz Quest, Adventures in Typing with Timon and Pumbaa, and Search for the Secret Keys. And there's the workbook, which kids can use away from the computer. And now we'll close the door game. And next I have another PC game, which is the Rugrats Go Wild by THQ and made by Nickelodeon Games. Action and adventure for the PC. And the Rugrats set sail on the vacation of a lifetime, but end up washed ashore on a jungle island after a terrible storm hits. And this is the only video game where you can play both the Rugrats and Thornberry's characters, with over 15 included in the game. Now let's open up the game. And there's the disc. And that's Rugrats Go Wild. Next I have is the Walt Disney World Quest Magical Racing Tour, made in 2000 by Disney Interactive. And there's the back. You can race against the clock or a friend with a single or multiplayer action featuring split screen racing in this game. This is one of the Disney PC games where somehow it's impossible to install on 64-bit Windows, but to get it to work, you would want to copy the setup DLL 0809 folder to the Windows file and sys64 and find the installed shield, and then copy it and set up there, and then that way you can install it on Windows 64-bit. But most importantly, if you were to run the Walt Disney World Quest Magical Racing Tour on PC, it's recommended that you play it on Windows 98 or Windows 95 PC emulator or 86 box. There's the disc. Now, let's take a look in this manual leaflet. And inside this disc PC game, there's a catalogue 2001 over here. Taken back in 2001. Bring the magic of Disney to your PC and games console. You get the Ultimate Ride, Roller Coaster, Atlantis, The Lost Empire, Trial by Fire, and the Atlantis Activity Center. And there's an extremely goofy skate adventure, and Mickey Saves the Day, Disney Learning Games, and Packard Bell been advertising computers back in 2001. And there's the Disney Princess, the Snow White collection, which you know now the new Disney live action Snow White has finally been released this year, but it's also better, got a wee mixed. But I'd say the animated's better than the later one. And there's Disney's Free Gen Creations, and there's Disney Music Mix Studio included. And there are Disney Classics games been advertised. And they're saying there's the advertising of Walt Disney Studios being advertised. And there's the Monsters Inc. over here. And then we have catalogue of 2002, which is the in this catalogue that I show in the leaflet. This is catalogue 2002, and it's got Monsters Inc., Scare Island in here, and Monstropolis Mission, which is Scream Team Training, and there's the mini games, Monster Tag, Bowling for Screams or Scream Alley, Pinball Panic, and Billiard Beast, which is 8 Chaos Ball Chaos. There's the Ultimate Ride, Extremely Goofy Skate Adventure, Peter Pan, Adventures in Neverland, and Neverland Treasure Quest, Disney Magic Artist Deluxe. And there's the Disney Junior Learning Games, and there's Disney Playhouse Disney Games, which is Roly Poly Oly, Disney Classics, and there's a Disney Cinderella Doll's House, and there's Lilo and Stitch, soon on for your PC and games console. And that's Walt Disney World Quest Magical Racing Tour. Next up I got is another Jungle Book game, which is Key Stage 2 Year 3, ages 7 to 8. Disaster has struck. Mowgli and Baloo's old friend Barnaby the monkey has disappeared. In this game, you have to help Baloo and Mowgli to find out who dared to kidnap their dear friend in this exciting learning adventure by completing literacy, numeracy, and science exercise. You could test your problem-solving skills, fly a helico balloon, and save Barnaby from his mountaintop prison. This is the higher educational game for children ages 7 to 8, and it includes worksheets to be used away from the computer. And there's the disc. Now let's see what's in there. Is the leaflet, just the old manual leaflet, and no catalogue of Disney. Next up I got is Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut, made in 2003 by Sega, and this game was developed by a Sonic team. And here's the back, where you have to use the power of Chaos Emeralds. Dr. Robotnik's plans to empowers the evil Chaos to take over and dominate the world forever. This is based on the classic Sega game Sonic Adventure. Let's take a look inside. You get 2 discs, and that's Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. Next up I got is Scooby-Doo Frights Camera Mystery, made in 2000, made in 2007, but by I'm just saying, having a look, Frights Camera Mystery. And let's look inside. There's the disc, and you can look inside these games with other Scooby-Doo CD-ROMs in the range. Okay, now inside I got Reader Rabbit's Reading, ages 4 to 6, UK version of Interactive Reading Journey, made in 1997 by the Learning Company. You can explore, help Reader Rabbit and Sam the Lion on their adventure, find imagination. You travel to strange and exciting reading lands where anything can happen. You'll learn that reading, thinking, and writing are the key to a whole new kingdom of fun and adventure. You get over 40 easy-to-read storybooks and fun activities teach children. Now, let's take a look inside. There's the disc. And that's Reader Rabbit Reading. Next up I got is Teletubbies Favorite Games. I really loved Teletubbies when I was a kid, especially when I got this PC game back on Christmas Day in 2002. Made in 2000, but it was made in 1999 by BBC Multimedia. It includes hiding, exercise, rolling, playing, and making tubby custard. Let's take a look in there. There's the disc. And that's the Teletubbies Favorite Games. Next up I got is Finding Nemo, made in 2003 by DHQ and No Wonder. This is action and adventure. Grab shell dudes, guide Marlin, Dory, and Nemo through the ultimate water adventure. Meet all the great characters from the Walt Disney Pictures presentation of the Pixar Animation Studios film Finding Nemo as you live all the excitement of the film's storyline. This is made in 2003 by THQ and developed by No Wonder. Now, let's take a look inside. There's the disc. Now, let's have a look inside this manual leaflet. And you can look back, see what you've been missing. It's also advertising Nemo for the games console as well. Well, just looking up everything. Well, that's everything in the Finding Nemo game. Next up I got is SpongeBob SquarePants Operation Krabby Patty, made in 2001 by Nickelodeon Games and developed by THQ. This was the very first SpongeBob PC game. In this game, you catch that jellyfish, help SpongeBob get his boating permit, and do you want to wake up on the right or wrong side of the bed? And Patrick Star cruises through jellyfish fields. And now let's take a look inside. There's the disc. And it's also showing these other PC games as well. And next up I got is Disney's animated storybook, The Little Mermaid, in Ariel Studios Story Studio. In this country, it's The Little Mermaid, Ariel Story Studio, made in 1997 by Disney Interactive. And you can design your own ocean in this game. Invite more than 30 different types of sea life. Invite your own ocean grotto and watch them grow and interact, and take their pictures with an underwater character and print out photorealistic stick fun fish club fact cards. And it includes story time, hours of fun and sweet music. Let's take a look inside. There's the disc. And it's got other Disney Interactive games, other titles in the Disney range. And next up I got is the Zoombinis Maz Journey, made in 1996 by the Learning Company. And now if you could take a look back. Not long ago, the Zoombinis enjoyed a good life. Tragically, they misplaced their trust in the diabolic boats. And it's got 12 perilous puzzles, 4 levels of difficulty, and practice mode to helpful puzzle clues, and puzzle reformulation, a new game each adventure, and the parent's guide. And then if we take a look inside, it's got 2 discs in it, disc 1 and disc 2. Next up I got is the Rugrats Totally Angelica Boredom Busters CD-ROM, where you play zany games and help Angelica beat the boring babysitter blues. What's worse than spending the evening with a bunch of dumb babies? Having a boring babysitter who wants to yak on the phone all night? Hold on to your pigtails, because Angelica has a few ideas on how you can beat the babysitter's blue. You got Fit for a Princess, Angelica TV, Ice Queen, and Makeover Time. Made in 2001 by Nickelodeon Games, THQ, and No Wonder. And also, now let's take a look in there, and there's the disc. And that's the Angelica. Next up I got is Piglet's Big Game, made in 2003 by Disney Interactive. A very large soup party needs a very large soup, and who better than Piglet to help Rabbit collect all the necessary ingredients. In this game, you can solve brain-teasing puzzles plus tricky problems, and for 22 activity screens, 4 mini-games add to the fun and laughs. Well, I have to say, it was a great movie, but it's also a great game. And inside this, you get the disc of Piglet's Big Game Activity Center. And then there's other titles in the Disney range. And next up I got is Jump Ahead Starting Reading, made in 1999 by Knowledge Adventure. I have to say, this is a great game for children to learn about phonics, word building, and writing. And in this game, you join Hopsalot the rabbit on an adventure to find the lost carrot treasure. Along the way, children will develop essential skills for school, including letter signs, vowels, and consonants, letter combinations, word building, and sentence building. And now let's take a look inside. And there's the disc. And next up I got is Stuart Little 2, the game that I remembered receiving back on Christmas Day 2003. See the movie, play the game. Made in 2002 by Info Games and developed by Hyperspace Cowgirls. And then it's got the game, and you can look at the back. I have to say it's a really great game. I really liked this game when I was a kid. Okay, and let's look inside. And there's the disc. And that's Stuart Little 2 for the PC. Next up I got is Scooby-Doo, the Glowing Bug Man for the PC. Made in 2001 by THQ, Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, and the Learning Company. And it's by GSP. In this game, Scooby and the gang have been called to solve a mystery at the Natural History Museum. A glowing bug man has spotted wandering the halls. Exhibits are damaged, specimens mixed up. Even the cafeteria is a wreck. And that's the game now. So next up I got inside is the disc. And here's the disc. There's the disc now. And inside you got other Scooby-Doo CD-ROM games in the range. Okay. And that's the first part done. In the next part, I will show you the other PC games. So please stay tuned and don't forget to leave your comments below. And please will you subscribe to my channel. Until then, goodbye.